Hey there, and welcome. It's funny. Sometimes the most common, everyday things hold the biggest surprises. Today, we're going to crack open a single word, one you probably use all the time, and uncover a really fascinating story about the very building blocks of language. So, let's just dive right in. Okay, to get us started, I've got a little puzzle for you. What on earth could possibly connect these three words? On the surface, it seems like they have absolutely nothing to do with each other. And here they are, way, weather, and week. I mean, talk about random, right? One's about direction or how you do something. Another is about, what's happening outside. And the last one is just a chunk of time. So, what's the secret connection? Well, believe it or not, the clue is hiding in plain sight, right there in the Simple English Wiktionary. It all boils down to how the word weather gets categorized. And boom, there it is. The answer is that all three of these words, way, weather, and week, they're all part of this very special club called the Basic English 850 list. That's the thread that ties them together. But what exactly is that list? So the BE 550, you can think of it as a set of core building blocks for the entire English language. Now, don't think of them as easy words. Think of them as incredibly powerful, foundational words that you can use to express pretty much any idea you can think of. And as we're about to see with our word weather, foundational definitely does not mean simple. All right, let's start with the version of weather we all know and talk about constantly, the noun. This is the word we use to describe a state of being, like a snapshot of what the atmosphere is doing right now. Now, the key detail right here is that it's uncountable. What that means is you can't have three weathers or a bunch of weathers. It's treated as this single collective thing. You have weather, but you don't have a weather. It's a subtle but important distinction. This example shows it perfectly. See, we talk about the conditions of the weather. Those can be plural, but weather itself just stays this one, singular, uncountable concept. Okay, but here's where it gets really cool and a lot more complex. Weather isn't just a thing that is, it's also something that does. It has this whole other personality as a verb, one that describes an action that happens over a really long time. You see, as a verb, to weather something means to endure it, to be changed and shaped by it. All of a sudden, the word isn't about a static moment anymore. Now it's about transformation, about the slow, steady march of time. Man, this example is just so perfect. You can almost see it, can't you? The peeling paint, the faded wood. The house didn't just exist in the weather. It was actively changed by the weather. It was weathered. So this is the really incredible part. You've got this amazing duality. The exact same 5 letters can mean a snapshot in time, like what's it like outside right now, or it can mean this long, slow process of change over years and years. One word, 2 totally different ideas about time. And if you think we're done, guess again. The complexity doesn't even stop there. If we zoom in even closer, there are these little details that add even more layers to this supposedly basic word. Okay, so you have the pronunciation, the hyphenation, but then you get to this last one, homophone. And this is where English just loves to throw us a curveball. It means there's another super common word out there that sounds exactly the same, but means something completely different. And there it is. This is one of those beautiful and, let's be honest, sometimes frustrating quirks of the English language. W-H-E-T-H-E-R, a word about choice and possibilities, sounds identical to W-E-A-T-H-E-R, a word about the atmosphere. It's a perfect reminder that in English, context is everything. So what's the big takeaway from all this? It's that being on that basic English list doesn't make a word simple. Not at all. It makes it fundamental. These are the powerhouse words, the versatile tools that carry so much meaning and can be bent and shaped in all these surprising ways. And just think about it. Weather is only one of 850 of these words. Every single one of them is like a little tool with its own history, its own hidden meanings, its own complexities. And all together, they form this incredibly rich, incredibly efficient foundation for communicating. So, I'll leave you with a final thought. Think about the other simple words you use every single day without a second thought. Words like run, or set, or maybe light. I challenge you to just pick one and see how deep its story really goes. I bet you'll be surprised by what you find. Thanks for joining me.